In Get Billy the Kid, a group of law officers in the Wild West are trying to find Billy the Kid and bring him down once and for all. Billy, on the other hand, is trying to escape with some gold. This print and play was provided by Caper Games in exchange for an honest review. Our ink ran out while printing. Know that the finished game looks better than this. We've added a link below to the Kickstarter campaign so you can see for yourself. Each player randomly takes a character card, 7 playing cards, and the reference sheets. Don't use Billy's accomplice, Martha Garcia, unless playing with 5 or more people. Depending on the number of players, some playing cards will be taken out of the game. Deal 2 playing cards face up for the town. After he has been discovered, Billy the Kid can choose to discard gold to choose one of the town cards instead of drawing from the main deck. Billy can discard a gun to take gold from the town, and the officers cannot take anything from the town except for an arrest card. Change the town cards after each round. On your turn, you'll draw and play a card. The playing cards are your actions. Billy needs at least 1 gold in order to win. Investigation cards allow you to ask yes or no questions, which I'll explain in a bit. Arrest cards don't have a purpose until after the 3rd round in this 7-round game. That's right, you cannot attempt to arrest Billy until the game is close to half over. Escape cards don't have a purpose until Billy's been discovered. They're played by outlaws and must be matched by the lawman. Otherwise, the outlaw escapes the arrest attempt. You can't talk about what your hand is or your plans. Instead, you need to pay attention to what's happening and the answers given to investigation cards. One player will choose another and ask things like, "Are you wearing a gray coat?" The lawmen have to tell the truth, but outlaws don't play by the rules and are free to lie. Once Billy has been discovered, this becomes an arrest and respond game. If Billy survives through the 7th round while carrying at least 1 bag of gold, or he kills the lawman before then, he wins. If the lawmen kill Billy during a duel, or Billy survives but doesn't get the gold, the lawmen win. Draw and play cards, discover and shoot Billy the Kid, or survive as him. That's Get Billy the Kid. Although we only played Get Billy the Kid with 4 and 5 people, our average games took less than 30 minutes, usually 20 minutes. You'll easily be able to play this on weeknights. Players have a hand of cards and some player references. You will need space for the draw deck, discard pile, and town, but those could sit on a coffee table while everyone else sits nearby. There's no math. The only words, other than character names, are on those references. After 1 game, you'll know how the cards work. Experienced 6 or 7-year-old gamers should grasp this easily. In our 3rd game, Dad was Billy, but it took us 4 full rounds to realize it. I thought for sure that Mom was the outlaw. My arrest attempt cost us both an entire turn. Even afterwards, Mom wasn't quite sure if Dad or Grandma was Billy, but we took a risk and accused Dad. Dad escaped 2 attempts, and Mom was out of arrest cards. We got to my turn on the 7th round. It was now or never. Dad played an escape card, and I matched. He played a gun, and so did I. He played another, and so did I. He played 1 more gun, and so did I. He looked around the table, smirked, and played an arrest card. I smiled and asked, "Any last words?" Bam! Billy was done. Trying to figure out who Billy the Kid is, the duel or escape mechanism, and even being able to entice Doc Holliday with a bribe is surprisingly Western. I expected this to be very abstract when we were contacted, but it's pretty thematic, especially the 2nd phase of the game. Speaking of the 2nd phase, it's more exciting, more challenging, and more thematic, although the 1st phase is more interesting because of the bluffing. Although bluffing is fun, it's way too easy to figure out who Billy is when playing with 4 players. I wish there was more variety in the questions. I'd also love to see thematic variable player powers. I learned about Bass Reeves from Western Legends. Maybe he could discard any card to draw a rest card from the discard pile. Something like that. Basically, what I'm saying is I wish the game had more, but then I guess it wouldn't be a quick party game. There is player elimination, but you'll probably never be out of the game for more than 2 or 3 minutes. Unlike, say, King of Tokyo, this is still fun to watch even if you've been eliminated. I think Get Billy the Kid will be fun with a regular group of people you know, but is even better with new people. This would be a game to bring to birthday parties, the first day of school or work, and so on. I've played one versus many games, and I've played deduction games, beside from Fury of Dracula, which is very different. I can't think of many others that are both. If you enjoy these mechanisms, enjoy party games, and or enjoy westerns, check out Get Billy the Kid. One last point, I don't recommend this with 4 players. Unless some rules have been added since we recorded this, I'd save this for 5 or more people. With that said, I saw that the designer has since added a 2-player variant. Keep all that in mind.